Picture yourself strolling through a city that is alive with the sound of commerce and growth, where the pulse of the economy is driven by a talented and diverse population. This is not a picture of what may be, but what is possible if we view immigration in a different light. To assess the effects of immigration, it is first necessary to consider the current state of the economy. The U.S. economy, despite its resilience, faces significant challenges: a growing population of elderly people, scarcity of workers in certain sectors, and the need for lasting or continuous innovation. It is important to address these issues as they create a bottleneck of development in the country. There is this situation where there are more people in the retirement age than in the working age, for example, which is a demographic imbalance. This trend is a threat to economic growth since the proportion of dependents rises in comparison to the working population. Moreover, most sectors are facing a labor problem that slows down their development and performance. From the high-tech industries that cannot attract the right engineers to the farming industries that cannot find seasonal workers, everyone in America is affected. Suppose there is a puzzle with some missing pieces. What if every immigrant came with their own set of skills to fill the jigsaw? In industries such as health, technology, and farming, these new workers are not just occupying positions, but sustaining entire industries. For instance, the tech industry is expected to have millions of job vacancies in the future and can greatly benefit from highly skilled immigrants. Such people not only satisfy the existing needs, but also contribute to future sales. Take the healthcare sector as proof. A significant number of healthcare workers are immigrants, including physicians, nurses, and home health aides. Since the population of America is aging, the need for healthcare services will continue to rise. This demand will be fulfilled by immigrants, which will make sure that quality care is provided to all. Innovation is the key to economic development, and immigrants have always been the leaders of this process. Surprisingly, more than half of the billion-dollar startups in America were started by immigrants. Some of the examples of such companies are Tesla and eBay. These are not just people who start companies, they are people who create employment, foster technological development, and promote innovation. The new ideas and different experiences they bring to the table drive entire industries. There's Sergey Brin, a Russian immigrant who co-founded Google, and Elon Musk, a South African-born who founded Tesla and SpaceX. These companies have not only changed their industries, but have also given thousands of people employment. The source of inspiration for many in the country are ironically immigrants. Each new immigrant family creates demand for consumer goods. They purchase houses, automobiles, and other necessities, contributing to the circulation of capital in communities by purchasing from local merchants. This results in improved economic activity, hence the ripple effect that is beneficial to everyone in the society. For example, the settlement of immigrants in particular areas contributes to the renewal of these areas and the emergence of new commercial and service facilities. In many cities in the United States, one can observe how immigrant populations are transforming districts. Places that were previously in the process of shrinking have experienced a turnaround as immigrants open stores, cafes, and other establishments. It also creates employment opportunities and contributes to the development of the economy of these societies, while at the same time enhancing the diversity of cultures. I know you're thankful for Korean fried chicken. Immigrants are essential in the field of technology and STEM as well. Some of these people are researchers, engineers, and scientists who are working on the edge of the possible. Immigrants have been awarded 76% of the patents at the top 10 patent-producing universities in the US, says the National Foundation for American Policy. And their inventions are not just improvements, but revolutionary, paving the way to new industries and jobs. For instance, consider the semiconductor industry, which is important in modern electronics. A significant number of the pioneers and scholars in this field are immigrants. Their work has not only helped in the development of technology, but also ensures that America remains dominant in a very competitive market. Without these contributions, the US might lag behind in technological advancement. But it's not just the highly skilled sectors that get the advantage. Immigrants are a source of labor in agriculture and other labor-intensive industries as well. Without them, we would experience severe shortages of food and have to pay much more for necessities. Immigrants tend to work in sectors that are hard to staff, thus maintaining the viability and efficiency of the areas they join. Take the agriculture sector for instance. They engage in activities ranging from planting to harvesting, processing, and packaging of the crops. Without this workforce, many farms would not be able to function, and this would decrease the production of food and increase the prices of food for consumers. Immigrants are not a burden to the public, since they are known to contribute to the public finances. They legally pay taxes and also contribute to Social Security. Research has indicated that immigrants pay more in taxes than they receive in benefits, and therefore are net contributors to the social services that are provided to the American population. This means an increase in tax revenue that is used to improve public infrastructure, education, and healthcare, hence improving the economy. The Institution on Taxation and Economic Policy reveals that undocumented immigrants contributed nearly $100 billion in taxes in 2022, paying about a quarter of their income to the government. The legal immigrants give even more. This is important because a frequent argument against immigration in the US is the cost borne by the government, while data shows immigrants are a net positive. Apart from the economic aspects, the immigrants bring in the social and cultural capital of the nation. They introduce different views, customs, and advancements that contribute to the improvement of society's inclusiveness and strength. This cultural diversity can also be an economic advantage in the sense that it brings in foreign investment and encourages trade with other countries. A diverse and active society is not only more entertaining, but also more capable of responding to various challenges. This cultural exchange can also bring in more tourists, develop new markets for products and services, and make for a more connected global economy. The richness of the cultures brought in by immigrants enriches the American experience and makes the country more appealing to tourists and investors. Immigrants are also involved in the international trade and economic diplomacy in the country. It assists American businesses in venturing into the international markets, since the workers know the foreign languages and cultures. Through these relations, the U.S. can improve its trade ties and create new opportunities for exports of its products and services. People who immigrate can be very useful in representing their countries of origin and help in improving relations between the countries. Let's say we get an immigrant from China who has established a business in America. They can assist an American firm in understanding the Chinese market, make recommendations, and create connections that would be hard to come by. This can result in higher export figures, new alliances, and overall economic independence. Though, admittedly, opening the doors to more immigrants is not without its problems. The challenges are indeed real, be it integration and language issues or competition in the labor market. However, all these challenges can be avoided if there is good policy formulation and support from the community. Education, language training, professional certification, and social integration programs are also beneficial for the immigrants to thrive and contribute to the economy. Thus, investing in these areas will help to guarantee that the positive impact of immigration is felt by all. In this case, immigration presents itself as a strong tool for enhancing the economy of the United States, be it increasing the size of the workforce and encouraging creativity, or simulating demand and paying taxes. Immigrants are important actors in our economic future. It's not only the right thing to do, but it's also smart to open up the doors of this country to more people. So what do you think? Where do you stand on immigrants? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.